What toxic family tradition did you break? That cost you everything. So this all started with a family tradition that seemed harmless at first. I don't regret a damn thing. I come from a small town. Every single holiday, especially Christmas and Thanksgiving, was spent at my maternal grandmother's house. Not just visiting, more like being trapped there for days, where her relentless control over everyone's lives was on full display. But the worst part wasn't just the forced gatherings. It was that every problem star in the family was fixed. The same way they forced everyone to drink alcohol until all scars, arguments, and even serious betrayals were ignored or smoothed over. Sounds innocent enough, right? Nah. My grandmother's been an alcoholic her whole life, and that mentality had crept deep into the family DNA. Any problem, no matter how big, was smothered with booze and forced fake forgiveness. The entire family, including me, was expected to toe the line and participate in this self-destructive cycle, or face being ostracized. When I was 18, I discovered that my uncle, who everyone claimed was this sweet guy, was actually a full-blown drug dealer. And not just some small-time junkie, he was running with some seriously shady people on the side, basically bringing cartel-level dangers into the family. My aunt and cousins were terrified, but the whole family literally covered up for him, saying things like everyone makes mistakes and we don't air our dirty laundry. Grandma's solution? Pour everyone another drink and move the hell on. That was the breaking point. I was set to graduate college and suddenly found myself pulled into this insane cover-up circus. I told my parents I wanted nothing to do with it. I refused to show up for Christmas at Grandma's, refused to force myself to pretend everything was fine, while my family ignored the fact that our uncle's criminal wife was putting us all at risk. They lost their minds. Grandma accused me of being a broken disgrace and said I was ripping apart the family. My parents warned me I'd be cut off, and sure enough, when I skipped the next Thanksgiving, my dad sent me a blistering text about family. I started cutting ties more aggressively. No fake calls, no holiday dinners, no ignore the elephant in the room drinking sessions. Instead, I moved cross-country, got a job in a different city, and even filed a police report anonymously about some of what I knew regarding the uncle's operation. It was terrifying, but I couldn't live in their toxic bubble. Here's the kicker: after a few months, the uncle was arrested in a raid. The whole family was devastated, but also furious at, because they claimed I was the snitch who destroyed their family peace. Grandma disowned me in a text that basically said, "You will regret this betrayal until the day you die." My parents stopped speaking to me, and my cousins blocked me on everything. I lost my family. Everything. Birthday calls stopped, holidays were mercilessly lonely, and sometimes I'd wonder if I was the asshole for not just pretending to be okay with it. But last month I found out the uncle was convicted and sentenced to a pretty long time. Meanwhile, with the money he was laundering shoved into Grandma's bank accounts, she's been forced to sell the house. The toxic grip she had over us all is literally crumbling. More than that, I started volunteering at a rehab center, working with people trapped in addiction and cycles of abuse. I finally feel like I'm breaking the chain that my family was stuck in for generations. Did it cost me everything? Hell yes. But I wouldn't give up my sanity, my peace, or my integrity to keep playing pretend anymore. Sometimes breaking a toxic tradition means starting over with nothing, and maybe that's exactly where you need to be.